Jai.
Bole Baba Ki Jai.
We're here once again at the Bole Baba Ashram in Riefera, Germany, and right now we're with Kharku Anand. And Kharku shared various things with us over the years, and it's always a treasure to speak with you, Kharku. What's on your mind these days about your time with Baba, or what you learned, or?
This morning first of all, it's wonderful to be here. It's an extraordinary experience to come together with somewhere around 200 people from all over the world, mostly from Europe, but from all over the world, and experience again and again how the energy just gets so high, so refined, and so even ecstatic. It's really extraordinary. Really feeling Babaji. It's just an amazing get together. But this morning I was thinking and just remembering that, Babaji said, just keep your discipline. Keep your discipline. And Muni Raji said to me and to Jamuna, different occasions, that, we can't change our essential nature, but what we can change is our habits. And if we change our habits, ultimately, over time, we will change. And being here this time with all these people who we've known, many people I've known for more than 40 years. I mean, I met Babaji 47 years ago, 48 years ago. So to see how much we've changed, and I think today to see how much I've changed. So I think really what I want to say is change your habits, choose better habits, and stick with it. Stick with all the things Babaji taught us, because it really works. And we just become better. And we become more patient. And we really become more loving and more compassionate. And it's extraordinary. It really is extraordinary.
Sometimes it feels like it takes a long time, but really it's just like you said, doing it one step at a time, over and over, like we saw, particularly in the example of Muni Raji.
Yeah, it takes a lifetime.
Or many lifetimes, perhaps.
Well, yeah, even many lifetimes, but we have this one, and we can continue to refine ourselves. And the world is not inviting us to refine ourselves. The world is inviting us to surrender to our weakest selves, and sadhana, spiritual practice, if you will, seeking consciousness, is an invitation to refine yourself, to become more delicate, to really listen to the messages that are coming from everywhere, to see the best part of people, and go beyond all the noise. We really can go beyond all the noise. We just live in a world that's very, very noisy. It's very confused, and it's sad to see so many people not trying, not efforting, and it doesn't take much effort. It's quite a blissful path. I'm 70 now, so I am so grateful for every minute I've had since I met Babaji.
Can you describe a little bit about your discipline that you do on a regular basis? If you think that would be helpful for our listeners.
Well, Babaji, when I first met Babaji, he said, you start slow, and he said, get up in the morning and have a bath, and light an incense in front of my picture, your holy spot, and do a little bit of Om Namah Shivaya. And he said, but whatever you start with, and he really taught me this, whatever you start with, you make the commitment to do it every day. And as you get used to it, then you add to it. And as you add to it, you grow. And then later, I have to be very honest, I do not keep a complete discipline every day, but I keep a complete discipline most days. I do. And Muni Raji used to tell me, if you miss a day, then do double tomorrow. If you miss 3 days, build it up. Wait, go to a Navaratri and do extra to catch up on whatever you missed. And in some way, I kind of try to do that, but I can't. But I get up in the morning, I have a bath, I light an incense and a candle, and I speak to Babaji. And Babaji always told me, when you're speaking to outside, you're always speaking to yourself. You're always only speaking to yourself. Our whole life experience is just what's happening inside of here. We just project it out there. It's all happening right here. So I speak to Babaji in the morning, and I do a series of mantras that I do every day. And when I can, and most days, I do quite a few, and I read some scripture and I recite, and I sing the arti whenever I'm at a place where I can. I don't always sing it when I'm on my own out traveling, but I look forward every day to sing the arti. It just gets better and better. So funny to sing the same song every day for 48 years.
Isn't that amazing? It just gets richer and richer.
Yeah, a few months ago there was a Qigong master from China, really renowned Qigong master from China, and he came to Kamalaya, and he sat through the arti, and we were singing a cappella. We didn't have any people there, so it was just a few of us. We sang without instruments, and he got up at the end, and he came every day for a week, and he said it goes through the whole 7 chakras. He says it vibrates all the chakras. And I remember whenever I can to reconnect. I think that's the big thing, is that just for 1 minute, 2 minutes, even 30 seconds, all throughout the day, reconnect. Remember Babaji, remember the Divine Mother, remember whatever you remember that's bigger and greater than yourselves. And I think one of the great things Babaji taught me also, he said, when you look at people and you judge them, look down so you can realize how lucky you are. And when you want to be inspired, look to the great ones so you realize how far you have to go. And I try.
Can you repeat that?
That when you're
criticizing somebody, or
not criticizing, but just when you're looking at people, look down so that you realize how lucky you are, how much you have, so that you can be grateful. Develop gratitude. Gratitude has to be developed. You're not born with gratitude. That you earn. And when you want to be inspired, look up to the great ones who've been before us, so that we can be inspired to grow further. So you never look down and judge people for being less than you. Always realize how much more you have, how lucky you are. Wherever you are on this planet, even if you're in the most miserable conditions, there's somebody worse. Somebody has it even harder.
We're just lucky to be in these human bodies, yes.
Yeah. And I really, truly make every person my teacher. That has been a goal, and Muniraji used to teach it to me, and I really find something to learn from everyone that I encounter. So those would be my daily habits.
What?
Those would be my daily habits. And of course, I keep many disciplines. So, yeah. But changing the habits, I think that's where we can really find growth, because our mind wanders. And the other thing, and Babaji, one of the speeches we read in the last couple of days, I heard it, Babaji saying it in another way than I learned it, but I was there when he gave that speech also, is that we do sadhana, we do the mantra, we do the prayers and the pujas and all these things, because our mind is the mind is the intellect, and it's just a machine. And the real mind, the true mind, as Babaji told me, was our heart, the man, the heart, the mind that feels, and our heart feels and has a memory as well. And the reason we do all these different things is we consciously do something positive, so that our brain is occupied with something positive and not doing what it does, which is just run on, be busy, and either living in the past, remembering the past, or remembering the future. So we do all of those things just to fill our cup. And Babaji said to me, if you fill your cup so full, then there's no room for negativity to get in.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And I think these are really simple things. Everything he taught us is super, super simple. Extraordinary, really.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, and you're talking about changing habits, also creating new habits often connotates sort of bad, but creating new ways of being, and just like you said, take those moments, where you just take a minute or just a few seconds even to say your mantra, whatever it is, or to, like you said, look into the beautiful forest and trees, something to stop the mind from doing the
Yes, or
thing.
take a few just long, slow breaths and recenter yourself. And yes, you're right, Ramloti, when I talk about habits, replace bad habits with better ones. And even some habits aren't bad, you can just find better ones, including exercise in your day, including prayer in your day, including pranayama in your day, including gratitude in your day. Just when COVID came, I know that's over now, but when COVID came, the whole world was destabilized, and we could remember that what Babaji gave us was structure. He gave us structure,
Really?
and that structure got us through these really difficult times. And he gave us this focus on simplicity, and that gets us through difficult times, because then we can cut the vegetables, grow something, take care, because life can be difficult sometimes. We don't always have it easy. And these things he gave us, and we could get through COVID. And it disturbed everyone on the planet. The rich, the poor, the people who were in a good place, the people in a bad place. Everyone had to readjust their lives in a way that was disturbing, because change is difficult, right? But all the things Babaji gave us were the tools we needed to get through a really difficult time, and they are the tools we need to get through the good times also.
I was so grateful through that time too. I continue to be grateful every day for, like you said, these what seem like simple tools.
Yeah.
Do your work, repeat the name of God.
Yeah.
Light your candle.
Yeah.
Take some moments.
Make better choices.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time. We know, I watch myself, I watch everybody, you don't eat sugar, and, take more vegetables, you don't eat so much fried stuff, just the simple things. But it makes such a huge difference in your life. And I also found, and Jamuna said this to me yesterday, I was talking to her last night and telling how extraordinary this experience is to be with everybody and over all these years and really connect. Also, I'm connecting with people that I've known for 40 years that I never connected with. They weren't in my path. I was too busy being Kharku to actually get to really, from a heart, really connect with people, and I'm connecting with people more. So that's changed for me. And we were just discussing what are the different things we did that allowed all this change to happen. And for me, one of the things that happened was in the last some years, I started to do a lot more really intense body work and release all the traumas that I had carried all my life that I didn't even know. But it's made a profound difference. It's just one of many things. So it's like we're at school, and it takes our whole lifetime. We can just keep getting better, refining, and so.
We carry a lot that keeps us rigid, and that rigidity, it's a mixture, like you said, of trauma, fear. And as we let go, we just sort of relax, and then we relax into the moment of the miracle to be with this other human being that is, it's just so special. I've been feeling, I've been kissing everybody, particularly all the German women are just so beautiful,
And they're all commenting on it. Everyone can feel it. Everyone's commenting on you and that.
So we don't have to be anything or prove anything, and that's for me been the hardest lesson, or be acknowledged or anything. We just get to do, and float in Baba's love and be with other people in that sense.
Appreciate everybody, appreciate their differences, appreciate, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we're 99.6%. I just learned this statistic. We're 99.6%, our DNA is exactly the same. Every single person on this planet. And yet 8 billion people are all individuals and different. It's that 0.4%, not 4%, 0.4%.
Wow.
That makes 8 billion people different. And chimpanzees are 99% exactly the same as us. It's only 1% different. It's extraordinary. You know, life erupted on this earth sometime. One cell erupted and split and became two, and here we all are. And everything is. It's.
What a miracle, all our differences, which keeps it fun and amusing.
Yeah.
But that just
The
thinking of what
differences
you
are so
just shared,
small.
but we're so much the same. We all want to be loved and cared for and understood.
Understood. We want to be listened to. And we need to listen. Listening would cure the world of most of its problems.
Thank you, Kharku. Do you have anything more to share? Maybe a parting moment,
No, today is Guru Purnima. I wish everybody on this planet to connect with that greater being, the Adi Guru, the Guru of all of us, with Babaji, with whoever your Guru is, whoever your mentor is, whoever you get inspired by. Feel gratitude that we're so lucky that we can be inspired, and remember that the gift we have received being human is the consciousness and imagination. And spend your time developing that, not putting it to sleep. Bole Baba Ki Jai.
Jai. Thank you so much.